San Bonani.
Yeah.
San Bonani, we are the Zaminis.
And today we're gonna do a Q&A. So we're gonna answer your questions. There was some. And the first question to start with is someone asked if Wendy speaks my language. And yes, he does. We live in Germany and he speaks German, fluent almost, I would say. He speaks at work. He has to speak German. With his friends, he speaks German. With my family, he speaks German. Well, some of them he speaks English. My brother, for example. But his German is very good.
Yes. For example, hallo, ich heiße Wandile Zamini. Ich komme aus Südafrika. Ich bin 29 Jahre alt. Ich habe eine wunderschöne Frau und habe ich auch noch eine Tochter, die ist 9 Monate alt. Also, that's German.
Okay.
So, yes, I do speak German, for those that are wondering. How long did it take me?
Not long. Literally, what he did, he learned over YouTube.
Over YouTube, yes.
And then obviously by communicating with people here. But people are quite surprised how fast he learned. I mean, you're living now for 5 years in Germany almost.
Yeah.
And I mean, after 1 or 2 years, you're already like so good.
Yeah.
I would say.
I picked it up very easily. Okay, next question. Do you want to read out or should I read out the next question?
I know the next question.
Oh, okay.
My question is, how comfortable were you meeting his family for the first time? Was the culture different? So, to be honest, I was not really that nervous because I met Wendy at church in South Africa, and I basically met his family at church before we dated. So I kind of knew his family. I knew his brother very well because he was part of the youth and stuff, and with what I did, I was also part of the youth. And then his parents, I have seen at church. I haven't had a big of a conversation, but I have seen them. So I wasn't too nervous because, yeah, I knew they have the same belief as I, because we're all Christians. Obviously, there's a culture difference. But I wasn't nervous of this because I knew a bit how South Africa is. I mean, it was my 3rd time in South Africa this time. But obviously, I got to know the culture even more when I dated Wendy. But because they're Christians and we have the same belief, I was actually not nervous. Obviously, I was nervous to meet his family just because you're always nervous when you meet the other family, I guess. Yeah, but one thing is that I want to say what was really funny. When his younger brother, Wadi, I want to say to him, I wish I had a sister in his age so that we could be family, because I found Wadi was such a cool boy. Like, he was funny and everything, like not for me to date, but like just a cool boy. And then I ended up dating his brother literally, and I was like, well, we are family now. So that was quite funny.
Yeah.
Wadi, his younger brother, was actually the first one I got to meet from this family, even before I was friends with Wendy.
Yeah, really cool.
So, yeah.
Really cool. Next question.
Yes.
So the next question is, does she understand isiXhosa?
I do not, because his mother tongue is Zulu.
I speak Izulu. Umzulu.
So I speak a bit, I understand a bit, but I'm still learning.
Yes.
He's just very good in German, but my Zulu.
Yeah. But that's also got to do with the fact that we live in Germany and not in South Africa. I think you would learn Zulu much more faster if we lived with my family in South Africa.
Because also Zulu is not a language that you speak anywhere else.
Yes, other than around Zulu people.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's why. Yeah.
Or people that do speak Zulu. Random question that I could ask is, did I go to Heritage Academy in Pietermaritzburg? And the answer simple is yes, I did. 2008, we moved to Maritzburg with my family. And I think I was at Heritage Academy 2009 and 10. Those 2 years I was at Heritage. Oh, and 11. Actually, no. 2009 till 2011, I was at Heritage Academy. So that was very random, but all questions are welcome.
There's one question. Has anyone been judgmental about your relationship, including family? If so, how did you deal with it? Yes. People have been judging us a lot.
We get
not just on social media, but also outside.
Yeah, we get a lot of well, not a lot. If
Not a lot.
if we're gonna be honest, like for the community we have on TikTok and everywhere on social media, we have quite a big support
Yeah,
of
that's
people
true.
that love what we have, people that love what we do. But also you'll get those one or twos that are very negative and just racist and
Yeah.
negative comments
ugly.
and about our
But
child
I think
and all
everyone
this.
has that does TikTok
Yeah.
or YouTube. But I have to say, I think we don't have that many. Like there's so much support from you guys that on social media we don't really feel it, because there's so much love from you guys that those few comments
Yeah.
we just ignore them and like, oh, you know, people are jealous or they
Yeah.
don't know what they're unhappy with their life, or I don't know what the reasons are. But yeah, but in behind social media, so on I say on the street outside, we also experience that.
Yeah.
And it does hurt sometimes, because we had people saying the N-word to Wendy. So they asked me, why are you dating the N-word? I don't want to say it. And it's just, it hurts. Or what we also have a lot, people are just looking at us, like all eyes on us, because I'm also in a small city.
People stay.
Yeah, people stay. And we're living in a small city, not too big. And it's quite a city where there's a lot of old people also, and like it's a bit, yeah, it's not all the time easy to say my family or our family has not shown us
Yes.
that.
We have two great families,
Yes,
if we're honest.
families have not shown us
Like we are both are from both families.
We got accepted, both
we got
sides.
accepted.
Yeah.
And I also have to say that it also lies big on the fact that we're believers, we're Christians, and so I guess it'll tell you a little bit. I'm not saying that Christians are perfect, but I'm just saying, like, being a racist and being a Christian is, I don't know, they just don't go together.
Yeah, obviously it also happens, but
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
So
Yeah.
but just to wrap up the question, we do get critics, and how do we deal with it?
How do we deal with it?
Is we mostly will talk about it.
Yeah, we talk about it.
We'll talk about it. We'll say how it makes us feel, and just remind ourselves as well who we are, because we know who we are actually. Like those things, they don't define us, and it just, I guess, it gives us a perspective of how broken the world is.
Yeah.
And just a reminder that not everyone is going to love what you're doing. Not everyone is going to be a fan of you. But that's okay. You just continue living your life and enjoying your life in the way that you want to.
What we also do is we don't have racist friends, but obviously sometimes there's a joke or something that hurts, or work colleagues that do a joke. I think in the beginning of relationship, I even say something that hurt him, and then we speak about it. But not because I'm racist, but because we need to speak, especially in Europe, you need to make people aware of what is racism actually, and what, like, things you say you think they're not hurtful. They are hurtful, and you need to teach people. So what we do, especially Wani, we teach friends and family and say, listen, there you need to be careful, or this can be hurtful, or this and this. So we do try to make people aware of it.
A conversation.
What is racism? And to be honest, I find that a lot of friends and family are quite open to it, and they're willing to learn. And I like this, because that's where it starts. You teach them, and then they start understanding, and then they teach other people, and that's how hopefully one day racism stops, because it's just a bad thing. So that's how we deal with it.
Next
question. Before we come to the question, if Wani paid Lobola, there's one question from one guy that he asked, when you taking him for ice skating again? So at the moment it's not possible, not really, because we in summer, when you guys have winter in South Africa, we have summer.
Yeah.
So,
well, not everyone that's watching here.
Yeah, not everyone is South African, but yeah. So there's no frozen water. I mean,
there's no ice.
There's no ice. There is ice skating holds, but I don't know if they have them in summer. So we have to wait till winter until this guy can go ice skating again.
Yeah, well, she thinks we're going ice skating, but I'm not doing that again.
Oh, come on, it was fun. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys enjoyed it watching me. Yeah, I was looking like a baby buck, newborn buck. Yeah.
Okay, last question. Did
Last
Wandi
question.
pay Lobola?
Did I pay Lobola?
Did you?
I did.
No, you did not.
Oh, don't expose me like that. No, I'm
You did
joking.
not. Wandi did not pay Lobola?
I did not.
Why didn't you pay Lobola?
No, because it's not your culture. Like your dad did not expect me to pay Lobola because he doesn't even know what Lobola is.
That's true. My dad doesn't know what
Yeah.
Lobola is. Well, my
really
dad finds
just
out and he wants Lobola now.
Well, if he finds out, well, he's already.
Yeah, he
like,
knows about Lobola
Yeah,
now.
he's like made a joke every now and then. He's like, so where's my cows? And I'm just like,
That's true, he did make
don't
that joke.
ask that, man. It's too late.
Well, he has no space for them anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
one child
maybe
later.
he actually can.
Now,
There's a big.
why are we going
yard.
into this?
There's a big yard
No,
in the back
no,
of my
no,
parents'
no.
house. Like
No.
they can
Listen,
just have.
Jesus paid it all. That's all I gotta
I
say.
should tell my dad to ask you for Lobola.
No, you're not telling your dad anything. Don't make this awkward. Anyways, yeah, so those were the questions that we basically took down that we thought were interesting.
Yeah. If you have more
And,
questions,
yeah.
ask them, and sometime later
DM,
in the future we might
Instagram,
have another Q&A.
YouTube, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the questions. We just wanted to say a big thank you, guys, for 800 followers. No, followers, subscribers on YouTube. We really are grateful. Yeah. Yesterday we hit 800 subscribers on YouTube. Tell your friends about our channel. Go follow us on Instagram. Go follow us on TikTok if you're not following us already on TikTok. But if you have been following us on all social media platforms, we want to say thank you so much. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video or the next vlog. We'll check you guys again. Peace. You want to end it? Or switch off the camera?
You can switch it off.
No. Men have to always do that. Okay, now stop it.